Studies suggest a significant portion of Americans cannot afford legal services. Over 80% of low-income Americans' civil legal needs go unmet due to cost, with 92% of their legal problems receiving no or inadequate help. About 53% of low-income Americans doubt they can find an affordable lawyer for serious civil legal issues. More than 100 million low- and middle-income Americans cannot afford representation for basic needs like housing, health, and child custody. Around 29% of U.S. households, 36 million, are ALICE, asset-limited, income-constrained, employed, earning too much for free legal aid, but too little for traditional legal services. In civil courts, 70 to 98% of cases involve at least one party without a lawyer, often due to unaffordable costs. These figures highlight a broad justice gap, particularly affecting low-income and middle-class households, with no precise single number, but a range indicating tens of millions struggle to access legal help. The justice gap refers to the disparity between the legal needs of individuals, particularly low-income and middle-class Americans, and their ability to access affordable, effective legal services to address those needs. It highlights the systemic issue where many people cannot afford lawyers or legal representation, leaving their legal problems unresolved or inadequately addressed. Two key aspects of the justice gap. First, unmet legal needs. Many Americans face civil legal issues like eviction, foreclosure, domestic violence, child custody disputes, or debt collection, but cannot afford an attorney. Studies estimate over 80% of low-income Americans' civil legal needs go unmet, with 92% of their legal problems receiving little to no assistance. Second, financial barriers. Legal services are often expensive, costing hundreds of dollars per hour, which is out of reach for low- and middle-income households. Free legal aid programs, like those funded by the Legal Services Corporation, are underfunded and can only serve a fraction of eligible clients. For example, Legal Services Corporation programs turn away about 50% of eligible applicants due to resource constraints. Middle-income earners often fall into a gap where they earn too much to qualify for free legal aid, but too little to afford private attorneys. Consequences of the justice gap. Without legal representation, individuals may lose homes, jobs, custody of children, or face unfair debt judgments. In civil courts, 70 to 98% of cases involve at least one party without a lawyer, which can lead to unequal outcomes as unrepresented parties struggle to navigate complex legal systems. The justice gap exacerbates inequality, as wealthier individuals can afford legal help, while others are left vulnerable. The scope of the justice gap. The justice gap affects over 100 million Americans, including low-income households and ALICE. ALICE stands for Asset Limited, Income Constrained, Employed households, who make up about 29% of U.S. households or 36 million of U.S. households. It primarily impacts civil legal issues, as criminal cases often guarantee public defenders, though those systems also face funding challenges. Contributing factors to the justice gap. Rising costs. Legal fees have outpaced inflation, making private attorneys unaffordable for many. Limited legal aid. Federal and state funding for legal aid is insufficient, covering only a small fraction of needs. Lack of awareness. Many people don't know where to seek affordable legal help or how to access pro bono services. Complexity of legal systems. Navigating courts without a lawyer is daunting, especially for those with limited education or language barriers. Syndicate Legal Services efforts to close the justice gap. Subscription legal plans, like those of Syndicate subscription legal plans, and document preparation platforms, like that of Syndicate Custom Legal Documents, aim to make legal services more accessible to everyone, not just those who can afford legal services.